What's going on, guys? It's your man Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach here, back for another video, guys. And in this video, I'm about to give y'all 5 steps to getting started right away out here in the wholesaling game. I know a lot of y'all may be confused when you're just getting started off, or you're watching videos from 35 different wholesalers out here and everyone's saying something different. And you just want to know what's the quickest, fastest, most harmonious way to get to the bag right away, right? But doing it in the right way, not having to lie to people, not being scandalous or just a shady person in general. So if y'all watching this video, man, I hope that y'all appreciate this value that I'm about to drop on y'all. I usually hold this type of value exclusive to some of my coaching clients, but I want to bring this to the channel because I want to see y'all win, my YouTube audience out here. So let's go ahead, let's get into it. And the first thing you want to do is start to create yourself a presence online and offline that's attractive to buyers and sellers. A lot of people just kind of get out here and just start winging it. For instance, if I'm gonna hire an attorney and they only have a Gmail address, they're gonna have to kick rocks. I'm gonna go find somebody else that was willing to spend that $5 to get a business email address. So that's just one of the things. So I'm gonna go through this list of creative presence tools that I believe that all of you all should have. Kind of keep in mind that all of these things are optional. They're not required for you to get deals, but you're definitely gonna look a lot more credible than the next person who doesn't have these things on deck already. All right, so the first thing would be grabbing yourself a website. If I'm gonna get a website, I recommend going to carrot.com. They have, for 50 bucks, you can get cash buyer sites, motivated seller sites, vacant land sites, and they come fully search engine optimized right out the box. So you don't have to do much work to it. You can just get rocking and rolling right away. What comes along with a website is a domain name, aka like yourbusinessname.com. Usually if I'm gonna grab a domain name, I'm gonna head over to GoDaddy to grab that domain name. Now, while I'm in the process of checking out, when I'm purchasing that domain name on GoDaddy, I'll also add on a business email address for an additional $5 per month, or you could just do the whole year for like $25 if I'm not mistaken. At that point, what I recommend is grabbing yourself a business phone number. Usually if I'm gonna grab a business phone number, I have 2 recommendations for you all. Either use Vumber, so like a number but with a V, or you can use CallRail, which is like the industry standard for phone numbers, right? So with Vumber, you can get about 2 phone numbers for like $10 per month. With CallRail, you're gonna get 10 phone numbers for about $50 per month, and they give you very advanced analytics about those phone calls as well. Next, after you grab yourself that business phone number, I recommend getting yourself a business logo as well. You want to start creating that brand identity. So when people see your advertising out there, they know who it is. So you can grab yourself a quick logo from Fiverr.com, or you can head over to Canva and make yourself your own logo in just a few minutes. All of these things kind of coalesce. First off, I just have to say that. So the last 2 pieces are going to be getting yourself some business cards as well as some flyers. Now, on those business cards and flyers, you're going to want to have that website. You're going to want to have your business email address, the business phone number, your domain, your business email address, all of that good stuff. The logo, everything should go onto your business cards and your flyers, as well as your website as well. So all of your contact information should be on your marketing material as well. You also want to clean up your social media profiles. I don't know what your social media profiles look like right now, but I've literally been trying to do a JV deal with other wholesalers before in the past, and a buyer went onto their Facebook page and saw them smoking weed on their page. Don't be that person. Don't miss out on thousands of dollars because you have controversial things or things that can rub people the wrong way on your social media profiles. You really have to be very aware of what you're posting online. So I would recommend using Hootsuite. That's Hoot, like an owl hoots, and then suite like a hotel suite. Hootsuite will allow you to automatically schedule those social media posts, so you don't have to spend your whole day on Instagram and Facebook. You're scrolling all up and down the page looking at booty models and things of that. I don't want y'all out here distracted, okay? So I use Hootsuite so I can just schedule those posts. Something that you may see me post on like a Friday, I'll probably schedule that to be released on like a Monday, for instance. So definitely check out Hootsuite. Don't feel like you need to try to become some social media aficionado, but I promise you, when you do have tools like Hootsuite, it just makes the process of actually consistently posting on social media a lot faster. You don't want it to be a disconnect. You don't want a buyer, a seller, an agent, an attorney to go to your page and the first thing that they see is like Call of Duty videos and NBA 2K21. It's like, look, this person's talking about buying my $100,000 house and they just sitting at home playing video games all day. They're not gonna want to do business with you. So just make sure that it's consistent, that it's obvious that you're actually out here in the real estate game and that you're not just some weirdo who's trying to buy their property. You really want, as soon as they get there, one easy, quick thing that you can do is to write the words real estate investor with like a house emoji inside of your bio on these different social media platforms. Now that's about it as far as the creative presence stuff is concerned. Now that we have that taken care of, now we can start the process of doing our target market research. Now, as far as this target market research is concerned, I like to start off on realtor.com. And when I get there, there's gonna be a search bar right in the middle of the screen, and right above that search bar, there's gonna be a button that says just sold. I'm gonna click that tab, and then I'm gonna input my zip code, where I stay right now. Once you put in that zip code, it's gonna show you how many homes have sold in that zip code in the last 6 months. Now, what I'll do is I'll open up a spreadsheet from there, and I'll make the column titles zip code and amount of homes sold. And then I'll go back to realtor.com and I'll input that zip code and I'll input the amount of homes that have sold in that zip code onto my spreadsheet. Now from there, I'll go back to realtor.com and I'm gonna start to input all of the additional zip codes that surround me as well into realtor.com to see how many homes have sold in these areas. Now, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, all right? So when you actually go through this process, you can easily determine, okay, these are the top 40 hottest zip codes in my area. I feel like anything that you can make it out to reasonably within about an hour, hour and a half is fair game. Put all of those zip codes into realtor.com and do some real life target market research. Now, once you've done your target market research, now we can head over and start to compile our cash buyers list. Now, there's tons of different places where you can find buyers from, such as PropStream, you can use ListSource. I've got some exclusive strategies as well that I'll link up above me right now, so you all can check out that video after you're done watching this video, and I'll probably link it down below as well. But make sure that you all take a look at those videos, find all of the different sources of cash buyers, and what you really want to do is gather up 10 to 15 official cash buyers on your list. And what I mean by official cash buyers is that until you actually talk to these people, everyone is just a potential cash buyer. And when you do get on the phone with them, what you really want to find out is what their criteria is. And you want to get their energy levels up. You want them excited to get a phone call back from you, knowing that you're out there hunting for inventory for them. Now, once you've built up this list of potential cash buyers, then you're going to start actually calling some individuals, and then you're going to find out what their criteria is, and you're going to add all of your official cash buyers onto your official cash buyer list. Now, once you have that official cash buyers list, y'all, look, you're ready to rock and roll out here. Now, it's time to do what everyone wants to do when they get out here and start wholesaling, and that's hunting for inventory. Keep that in mind. The key word is hunting for inventory, not passively, oh, I'm gonna kind of tinker with, no, hunting, being ferocious like an animal, not just oh, well, if it happens, then it happens. Like, no, you got to be ferocious out here. You got to be hungry. You can't just be willing to take no for an answer. Don't be a pushover. Don't lightly come at it. Don't kind of tinker with it. Go full in. Go all the way in if you're going to do this, or do not go in at all, because you will be disappointed and you will not get results if you're not out here going hard. So we're going to start hunting for inventory, y'all. And the first step that I want you all to do when it comes to hunting for inventory is to join Facebook groups as well as Craigslist. Facebook and Craigslist are two of the hottest markets for real estate in America, period, right now. And if you didn't know that before, now you know. You're welcome. So when it comes to Facebook, what you're going to want to do is this. There's two different types of groups that you want to join. You want to join real estate related groups like wholesale real estate, like your area wholesale real estate, your area cash buyers, your area real estate investors. Those are the type of search queries that you want to do on Facebook. You want to join all of those groups that are relevant in your area. Then from there, you also want to join buy, sell, and trade type groups, or yard sale groups and garage sale groups and for sale by owner groups. Now, in the real estate related groups, what you're going to want to do is post to attract other wholesalers and agents in your area who have off-market distressed properties. If you all want a very thorough deep dive into exactly how to go into these strategies, definitely feel free to check out my Wholesaler University course with the links in the description of this video, where I go into a lot more details about the specifics of using these strategies. Now, in the buy, sell, and trade type groups, what you really want to do is post to attract actual sellers inside of those groups, asking people in that group if they know of anyone who's looking to sell, or if they themselves are looking to sell a property. All right. So, and then also outside of just posting, we also want to search for other individuals inside of those groups who have current wholesale deals that they're looking to sell. So it's a 2P strategy, y'all. If y'all don't use both parts of the strategy, it's not going to work. If you're always just posting inside of the group and never messaging people, you're kind of just like a spammer. And if you're always just messaging people and never posting inside of the group, then you're kind of like a creep, right? So you want to avoid that, and you want to make sure that you're definitely using both parts of this strategy. And these are going to give you opportunities to connect with actual sellers, as well as network with other wholesalers, agents, and investors in your area right now. And you want them to see that you're working. You want it to be obvious that you're serious out here and that you're hungry for deals. Now on Craigslist, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to post somewhere between 4 to 6 times per day using 2 to 3 different email addresses, and you're going to post in 1 to 3 different categories on a daily basis. Like I said, if you want more kind of deep dive analysis on exactly how to do these strategies, definitely check out Wholesaler University down below. Now, you're going to be posting consistently on Craigslist, and you're going to be posting consistently on Facebook, and you're going to be searching consistently on those sites as well. So I promise you guys, a lot of people don't value free, but some of these free methods work just as good, if not better, than a lot of the paid for methods. Do not sleep on free. My girl Tracy out in New York right now has $33,000 worth of assignments in the pipeline right now, 100% off of free leads from Facebook right now, y'all. So do not sleep on free. Facebook is where it's at. Craigslist is where it's at. Trust me, there's tons of opportunity on both of those sites. You just have to dive in. Now that's step 1 of actually diving into hunting for some inventory out here. Step 2 is going to be you actively getting into your market so you can start hunting for inventory yourself. Obviously, we can't run our entire business off of trying to do JV deals with other people. It's a great source, but it's not the end all be all. So what we really need to do is start getting out there and putting out marketing strategy, nets of opportunity. So then we can give as many people as possible the opportunity to say yes every day. I got that from my man, Brent Daniels. Salute to you, Brent. So some strategies that I recommend recommend to get out here and start marketing your wholesaling business right away, one is going to be REI Reply. I just made a couple videos on the channel recently talking about REI Reply, where I break down the system and what it offers, but it's a texting and ringless voicemail drop platform that does the work for you. So it's sending out multiple texts, multiple ringless voicemail drops. It has a single line automatic dialer inside, and you can track your Facebook ads inside of there as well. They have a mobile app so you can easily reply back to people as they're responding. So I really love REI Reply, and it's a good, simple, easy way to get the volume necessary to get these deals out here. These deals are not a given, but with REI Reply, you can consistently be contacting 200 plus people per day, every single day on autopilot without you having to monitor it and tinker with it. All you're doing is responding back to people that said yes. So it's a really nice system. I highly recommend that you check it out. Now, outside of texting and ringless voicemail drops, I also recommend check out Call Tools. You can get in a ton of phone calls using Call Tools. You can typically make somewhere between like 100 to 150 phone calls per hour if you're using Call Tools. So definitely check that out if you're thinking about cold calling. Also, consider using bandit signs. Bandit signs historically have been one of our #1 return on investment marketing strategies out there. Now, if you're virtually wholesaling, you may have to hop on Craigslist and try to find some people who can put those signs out for you. But if you're local, you can just drive down the street on like a Friday night, for instance, put up some bandit signs and go pick those bandit signs back up on like a Sunday evening. We want to try to avoid the ordinance police out here. We don't want any issue. Those are just a few of the marketing strategies that I recommend, but really it's going to be up to you all. Just keep in mind that you want to have as many nets of opportunity out there as possible, and you want to play both sides of the market. So one of the most important things that we do is that I'm not looking for buyers for properties. I'm looking for properties for buyers. All right, so it's very important that you all get out here, establish relationships with your buyers first, then go establish relationships with other wholesalers who tend to come across a good amount of inventory. Then we can not only help our investors get more access to more deals, but we can also help other wholesalers in our market get their deals closed faster because we have the buyers. All right, so just make sure that you all are out there playing both sides of the market and you're actively hunting for inventory as often as possible. Go hard for this stuff, y'all. If y'all really want these deals, they right there for y'all. Y'all just gotta be hungry, be ferocious out here. Don't be passive. Don't just give it up. Don't just, oh, you know, maybe or anything. Like, look, go hard, y'all. Go hard. That's super important. That's like the best advice that I have for you all in this video. So those are my 5 steps, guys. So first is going to be creating a presence online and offline that's attractive to buyers and sellers. Then it's going to be doing your target market research, finding out objectively which zip codes are hottest around you. Then from there is going out and connecting with cash buyers in your area who are looking for more inventory and getting their criteria from them. Next is going to be starting to hunt for inventory by probing the market and seeing what's available already for your buyers. And then lastly, it's going to be actively hunting for inventory yourself out there, hitting the ground running, putting as many nets of opportunity out there as possible so you can get the pipeline rocking and rolling, man. So look, I hope that this video helps, man. You know, I just wanted to put out another video. Y'all been rocking and rolling. Salute to all of you who just recently subscribed to the channel. I hope that y'all find value in this. And look, man, like over 70% of you all are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're watching this button and you realize that that subscribe button is still red, man, look, do your boy a favor. Just hit the subscribe button, man. Don't do me like that, man. Look.
Push the button. Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
It really helps out the channel a lot, though. I really mean that. Hit that subscribe button for me. Smack that like button one time and drop a comment down below, man, if you found some value in this video. So, but as always, man, I hope that y'all staying healthy and staying blessed. make sure that y'all go check out the Real Estate Swag Shop, y'all. We got these new We Buy Houses hoodies, man. It's got the front and the back on these. Need to sell a house? I'll buy it. So yeah, man, make sure that y'all head over to the Real Estate Swag Shop. Link will be in the description down below, man. We rocking and rolling out here. We not playing no games. As always, trying to provide some more value to the community, man. Y'all stay healthy. Y'all stay blessed. And until next time, guys, we are out.